What is up? Bob Beckett here, and welcome to the Big Pip'n Show. We also have a guest. This guy, he's been with me in different projects in my different businesses for many, many years. But before that, even we were in the ministry together. Really, really awesome guy. He's one of my best friends. He's been around for, gosh, how many years? 9, 10 years? I don't even know how long.
11.
I think I knew you when you were my age, like before then. Yeah, it was like you were like 36 or something. I was like 25 or something. And now you're
I'm still
really
36.
really kind of getting up. I'm just kidding. Um, but super, super excited to have everybody with us today. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start going over different indicators that I have, primarily the pip stacking one, maybe the coin stacking one, which is the same thing, but one's, one I'm trading crypto, one I'm trading this. I might just do both. Who knows? Today, I want to share with you Nasdaq. That's my favorite. That's my baby, Nasdaq US 30. Kind of like what we did trading today. I also want to share results. So just using this indicator, what I got on a new 200,000 funded challenge. I did it in 3 hours, almost passed it if the market didn't freaking close. And I started late too. So I wasn't even at the market open. I literally was just kind of, I got up at 10:30, slept in. I watched the movies with the kids last night, and then ended up, starting trading around 11 o'clock Eastern, which, if you know that, I mean, if I was able to take an account from zero to, it was right at 13,276 in 3 hours from 11 o'clock. So basically, I don't know, whatever, 2 o'clock it ended. So with that said, without further ado, what's up, Fred? How you doing? Doing good?
What's up?
Yeah.
Yep,
so he's going to be hanging around. He's learning how to trade right now. So that's awesome. So I'm kind of helping him out. It's kind of, right now he does a lot of the background stuff, like the websites, YouTube stuff. Really awesome guy. If you ever need help, hit him up. Just make sure it doesn't take all my time away from me. He's really good at what he does. So anyways, hopefully you had a good Easter, guys. I'm just going to jump right into this. Let me share my whole screen. Just share my whole screen. Let me just show you one thing at a time. So here is a brand new account on the Funded Trader. I do like them a lot. Funded with them, going for my $600,000. This should do it. And then all I tell my students is go for 1% a day. You go for 1% a day and not be greedy. That's $6,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more do you need? Most people, they need like $5,000 a month to replace their job income. And the reason people fail at trading is because they're like, I want to get $50,000 today on a 10,000 account, and they blow their account. And they're like, oh no, what did I do wrong? Like, trading, it doesn't work. No, it works. It's just the more patient you are. And when I say this, you can look at my stats here. I did this. Look. Active trading days, 1, right? Hours since inception, 3 hours and 23 minutes. I was actually done at 3 hours, right? There's the date at a 76% win rate, 24% loss rate. It says my annual, if I did this every day, I could make $4.8 million. I'm not trying to do that on a $200,000 account. Obviously, you're going to blow it eventually. Stupid if you try. Profit target 16,000. Easy breezy. You can see the equity curve. Like, everything went great. Any other trade? Anything else to show this? So yeah, that's it. So I took 59 trades. They were mostly scalps. I did hold a few. There was a couple times where I got in. I went against my rules. I'm still human, right? I went against my rules, and I had to like remake it back, which sucked. But hey, we still did it. With that said, let's get right into that. That's pretty cool. And actually, Fred got to watch me do it, so that was a cool experience for him. So I'm going to jump to the charts, and here was my baby today. Well, I might check out a few more charts. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight and find the beginning. I'm just going to go to the beginning of the 20th of April, which is right there. And that's on Eastern Standard Time, which is UTC -4, if you want to follow along. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to load up supply and demand indicator. That's all we need. Okay. Instantly, the way I have this set up, if you have my supply and demand indicator, if you don't, go to pipstacking.com. Just write that out for you one time. It's $7, right? And
well worth it.
Oh, dude, I mean, this should be
A steal.
monthly. And you know, like, just to let you know, obviously, I'm giving it to you for $7 a steal, so you know that I'm the real deal. Maybe you'll do some mentorship with me. I'll tell you right out the front. Like, I used to be a marketer and all this crap, and like try to do all these gimmicks and stuff. Look, nowadays it's like, look, you like me or you don't like me. Maybe you don't like Adidas, maybe you don't like my voice, maybe whatever it is, right? Doesn't matter. If you don't like me, just bounce, right? If you like me, if you appreciate it, say in the comments. Let me know that you're with me. You appreciate what I'm doing for you, because ultimately, I do great trading, right? I don't need to do this, but I get way more joy out of helping people trade than actual trading itself at this point in my career. So here we go. Instantly, I see green. So what this basically means on this indicator is it went down. And so when you see these green order blocks with the little dashed line in between, this one's clear. This is a buy area. This is an order block on below you, right? If it's above you, these make great targets if you're looking for buys, right? If it's above you, they're order blocks above you. Now, I have this on multi-time frame, which I trade on the 5 minute, 5 and 1 minute, but I have it looking on the 15-minute resolution, which means it's looking at the order blocks on the 15-minute. Okay, so I'm going to spread it out like that. Now, what do you notice instantly? We already determined we're going up. Why? Because you're seeing a bunch of green mitigated order blocks, meaning all these hit 50%. And right now, as of right now, we're only going to be buying, period. Until these start turning red, then I'll start looking for sells. Simple as that. That's all you got to know. These boxes, these really ugly boxes, are order blocks on the 15-minute. And these mean that we're still in a buy. It doesn't look like it, but this is just a quick little dump before a pump, most likely, right? So what do we see instantly right here? We see an area right here that needs mitigated, right? So you always want to wait for pullbacks. Okay, always wait for pullbacks. When I was earlier trader, I was like, well, I'm going to beat the system. I'm going to get all the breakouts and all this stuff. Wait for the pullbacks. A lot of you guys will start having success just if you do that alone. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna wait for it to pull back into this area, and I think this is where we had our first right here. So don't look at these sell orders. Hold on one second. I'm only looking for buys right now. And also, I'm not huge on the buy sell stuff. It's just an idea. It's not, hey, get in instantly, even though they work a lot of the times. But wait, shot straight up. Went up. These were sells, as you can see this. So we'd only look for that. So I'm going to have it automatically switch later where it'll automatically just put buys or sells in the direction. But as of right now, who cares? $7. Go get it. Pipstacking.com. I keep pitching that. That's the marketer in me. It is what it is. So I'm going to put it in a long position. Why? Because it's wicking near this area. I'm just going to get in right there. You could essentially get in with a stop of 40 or 37.82, which on Nasdaq, that's pretty small. But I get as low, like the other day in our mastermind group, which by the way we have openings. How do we get to the work? Is it work with Bob or
Tradewithbob.com?
Trade with Bob. Like how do they apply to work with me? Do you remember?
Bobsproof.com.
Yeah, just go to bobsproof.com and you can fill out an application and somebody will talk to you. See, just go to bobsproof.com if you want to work one-on-one. Now, what I like to do is I'll put the order block below, or I'll put the stop right below that order block, right? And I don't care if I lose because I know that my risk reward is massive. Look where our targets are. These are the order blocks, the higher time frame. So ultimately, I could say I want it to go up here, and it should, right? So this would be a 1 to 16.5. If I lose and have to take another swing at it, I don't care if I lost 5 times in a row. If I'm going for a 16 reward, that's plus 11. So like if I'm doing 1% risk, I would have lost, let's say 5,000. That sounds horrible. Oh no. But guess what? I just gained 11,000 back. So once you can get over your fear of losing, it's going to change everything for you. All right. So let me just push play. See, okay, we lost. So perfect. But I would have re-entered. Okay. So here we go. See how it hit the 50% of that. So right now we're -1. -1. I'm just going to do it like this. And in my case, I'm going to say that -1 equals $1,000 for 1% risk of 100,000. right? By the way, you can get funded pretty easily with this. I have many people that get funded a lot of money. So I would have entered here again. I'd have put my stop like right here. Okay. So a little bit bigger stop, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we're originally, I'm just going to go for this area right here first, see what happens, or I might not even wait. All right. So now we have a break of structure right here going the opposite direction. Actually, it's creating a new high. My bad. So I'm just going to hold it, or you can take profit now, which would already been at a 1 to 2.5. I'm more of a scalper. I'm trying to hold trades longer, but I just tend, especially in these market conditions with Biden, sorry. And it seems like if Biden farts, the market goes crazy. I'm just kidding. Sort of. But anyways, with Biden in the world and the war and COVID and all this bull crap going on, I tend to just take money, right? So I would have probably taken profit there. But for the sake of this, because I didn't say that I was going to, I'm not going to yet. But I'll tell you that I will take profit right here, which is underneath this area right here. So let's just see what happens. Okay, we hit it. Okay, good. That would have sucked if I didn't hit that. All right, so we had a 1 to 4.28. That's where I hit. So well, now we're plus 3.28. So plus 3.28, which means we're up $3,280. Not bad, huh, Fred?
No, not bad at all.
Not bad. That loss, see, what I teach my students is a loss is actually, if you have an actual trading system and a trade management system, a loss is actually a good thing because you're that much closer to the bigger one, right? And I just proved it right there. So now what are we doing? We're waiting on a pullback. I'd like to see this structure over here break. Okay, and that is a break because we had a low here, just creating new lows. Then we're creating highs. Overall, that's a higher high. I get it. But in the short term, it's a break of structure back up. Okay, so I just want to see that happen. It does. Doesn't yet. Okay, it did. All right, so guess what? We have a new footprint right here. We have a new order block area to target right here on the 15-minute. So I'm going to push play and see if it comes down there or not. Oh, and it smashed right through. We never got in. But guess what? We have this area that I will get in because why? Look at these massive order blocks. We have two big 15-minute order blocks in this area and a nice, beautiful, juicy wick. That's beautiful. So I'm just going to get in here. I'm going to put my stop right below the bottom of that, which is 20. Oh, look at this balance in the market right here. And we're just going to try to take it up. Let's see. I don't know if I can go that high. So when you see bearish movement like this happen, you got to be super, super, super freaking careful. Okay. So I'm actually going to stay out of this one because of how bearish the market is. You probably could scalp it up to here, but I'm going to be safe. Okay. Aha. See, there you go. It wicked out our lows right here. So, oh, perfect. I'm so glad I said that. I caught myself because these were massive pushes down, right? An order block has to be super, super like strong for that to happen. So what do we have here? Now we're breaking lows. So I'm really wanting to look for sells in this moment. And I'm going to go down to the 1 minute for this. Let this load up. Actually, usually I trade on the 1 minute. So normally I would have actually already done that. But what I'm seeing here, let me get rid of these buys because we're breaking lows. We're breaking the order blocks. We even broke this one. See, if I put my cursor right underneath here, we broke that order block down here. So now I'm going to reverse my idea and say sells only for now because we're taking things to the downside. We're showing bearish momentum, right? That making sense, Fred?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Right below.
Geez. Okay, there we go. And we're loading it up. Not that we'll see any sells. There we go. So now we're looking at sells over here. If we even get any, and if not, that's totally fine too, because what I'm looking for now is order blocks. I don't see any. So why is that not loading up? Oh, because it doesn't work on the, that's why I was doing the 5. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. So we're looking for some kind of a pullback. I would have probably got in right here. And ultimately, what I would have done, actually, let me do it like this. This is right. Once you get down to the 1 minute, in an area like this, you could start putting putting the order block on like 5 minute, right? It still didn't see it, so we'll just do the 1 minute. So I'll start tapping into the 1 minute blocks like this if I'm not seeing any, and just try it, right? So there you go. Perfect. So I would have taken that in a second. You see, all right, let me just replay this mode for you, and I did earlier, and that's what happened. So if you're seeing it's coming down and creating new lows, right? And you could have taken a little scalp off this possibly, and then you would have either lost or had your stop up here. But ultimately, you want to wait until a really good block like this. So you wait. It's usually about the 50% area. There you go, and then you can get in. So short, say right there, stop above the order block, and I'll put it above these wicks as well, just for extra safety. And guess what? Here's your target now, 50%, or you could take it to the top of the box. Either one's pretty safe. So I'm just gonna push play, and I would have taken profit regardless. So look, that went almost to the top of the box. I'm gonna call that a 1 to 3.38. What was the other one? 3.28. So let's call it 6.5. So that was 6,500. So we'll just call it 6.5. It's a little bit more than that, but it is. That means $6,500. Okay, not bad. Now, guess what just happened? I see a wick came back up to another order block. What do? You get in, right? Same stop. I'd probably just take it down to here. These aren't really verbatim, right? So like I probably would have taken that right there, but I'm just going to hold it a little bit. Okay, I lost one. Okay, I would have, just so you know, I would have took that, but I didn't call it, so I'm just going to be fair. Okay, so we're at 5.5. There's no way possible if I'm that far down. If I was up 37 pips, that I wouldn't take at least 20. Just put it that way. Like, and there's definitely no way. I have a rule of as soon as I'm at a 1-to-1, I set it to break even. So I wouldn't even have lost these, but just for the sake of this video, I'll do it. Okay, cool. So we are breaking these a little bit, but what I'm looking for now is to see if it breaks back below this one. Let's see. There you go. Because that happened, I'll take a sell off this order block right here if that comes up. Let's see. I'll actually take it right there because I'm seeing some wickage. And it's 24 pip stop. Let's see if it comes down. Nope, lost. All right, so -1. So that's 4.5, $4,500 up. So we got to see if it breaks down again. Let's see. There it is. Okay, now I'm waiting for a pullback again. Sometimes you don't get everything you want. Well, I like that it broke that low. That's fantastic. That means these are fair game, right? Ultimately, you're gonna have your highest risk reward the farther it pulls back. How far has this video been? I don't even know. I was trying to keep these short, but hopefully you're getting this. So Nasdaq pullback. I'll probably take a sell off this area right here. And in fact, I would have right here. So I'll take them off the bottom and I'll risk it. Again, I know my risk reward. So that's just kind of like what I do, right? Smashed. All right. So that was a 1 to 2.11. So we just made back and then some. We're now at a 7.6. We're at, how much is that, Fred?
$7,600.
Yes. Knew you're good for something.
Yes.
Knew you're good for something, Fred. All right. So, oh, and by the way, I would have taken this. I'm not going to say I did. I should say I did because I would have, but see how this created a new low here, pulled back up to this area. Let's just replay it. I want to say I took that because I would have. Okay, I'm not even cheating the system. Come on, man, Biden. Obviously, you know, I don't like Biden at all. Just saying. That's okay. Like if you just like money, that's good because you don't like money apparently, unless it's from China. Let's see. All right, so all right, we're up in this area right here. I'm waiting for something to pop up there. If I would have saw that towards that area, I just would have taken a bigger stop. So the stop would have been 25. You take it down to this like 50% or the top of this, which is just over 1.41. Let's see if it hit. Okay, we smashed. See, I wasn't being greedy. I didn't go too far down or anything like that. But we'll just add that to the mix. So we're at 1.41. That's 8, 9, right? 9. How much is that, Fred?
9,000.
$9,000. This is how you beat a challenge, guys. It's very simple, right? How many swings can you take at it? All right, we're breaking lows again. Wait for it to pull up there if we can get it. There you go. Called it way ahead of time so you can't see. Yuck. See if that one works. Nope, that one failed. I would have taken that. Would have taken profit right here. It's all good. Now we're up in another order block area that just mitigated. I'm going to put my stop up above that. And we're going to that right there and just push again. So we're -1. I would have taken that. Don't even, no. I got to go slower. I'll say I took 1.5. Just no, I'll say 1. So now that voided the last one. Okay. I got to go slower because it.
Well, yeah, because when you were taking the challenge, you were completely, hitting most of them.
Well, I get out. Like I'm not. I don't see.
Yeah,
I'm not like all these other traders where I have to let it hit my take profit. If I'm comfortable with with what it is, and I think it's losing steam, I just get out, right? And I think that's a lot of people's problems. They want to be so like babypips.com ish and do this complete accurate 1 to 5 risk reward and take your loss if you take your like. Give me a break, man. Just take the money off the table if you like it. Just all right, whatever. So I'm gonna get in right here. I saw a wick inside this block, putting this up here, and just gonna put this here. Let's see what happens. All right, I would take profit. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm just gonna say I'm taking profit. Okay. So I'm at 10.1. I'm gonna say what I would do. So I'm at 10.1, which is
10,100.
Yep. All right. Now I'm just gonna let it pull back more if it will. Seems like it wants. There we go. So I was on 8 cap when this happened. See that thing that almost screwed us. Remember that, Fred?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. See that gap? It literally froze. And I hit them up yesterday. Did it yesterday, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Look at your chart. Look at your freaking chart. You can't even hide it." Like, anyway, so I'd be looking for a sell at this block. See if it hits. Okay, so we created a new low. Let's see if there's a block above. There's a block above, so we wait for that. See if we get it. Now we got a block there. We just got to wait for the pullback, guys. That's all we got to do. All we got to do. And that would have been a really good trade. I actually took that earlier, but it is what it is. Oh, I got to. All right, let me put it on this. Going too fast here.
Bob, if I can jump in real quick, and
Yeah,
I'm just throwing this out there that you had a sell that showed sell.
Yeah.
If you saw that, you technically could have taken that, correct?
Absolutely. Look, sell. If you would have taken both these cells, look at this. Sell. I mean, that's called like new house, right?
Yeah.
So right here, we're back up to a mitigated order block. I could essentially get in here now. Here's the thing. Because this wicked this out, I'm going to be a little bit careful. And I'm going to let me actually make it go back a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So when this comes up and mitigates that area, notice how it turns red. You can change the colors and all that stuff, by the way. So once this happens, see how it touched 50%, right? I would have been literally, as soon as it's wicking like this, I would have entered. And because it took out this high right here, I would have went to the next order block up. Put it there, right? Just to be fair. So with that said, I'll put that there and just see what happens. I don't like it going sideways. I'm gonna push one more time. I'm just gonna get out there. So that's actually how I am. So let's say +1. That was, now we're at 11.1. Okay. Don't like that. Whenever it starts going sideways, I just tend to grab my profits. It's probably still going to shoot down, but we'll see. Nope, I'm glad I did. All right, cool. So that order block was pretty small. I like getting the bigger ones, right? So I'm going to see if it could hit that one or not. If I see it break that low, then I'll wait for another pullback. All right, so I'm gonna enter right there because it broke this low, right? It created a new low, whatever you want to call it. I put my stop above these wicks all the way over here, right? I'm always looking left. All right, let's just see what happens here. I'm gonna play it one at a time. Oh, we lost. So -1. Doesn't get more real than this. So we're at 10.1 again. Delete that. All right. Let's try again. We're at the one we wanted to go to. So I'm going to get in right there. And put that there. We're just going to try that one. I took profit at that order block. Hopefully you saw that order block. So 2.56. So that's 12.6, which is
12,600.
Yep. Now we're at this order block here, so I never will get in a sell at the bottom, right? Notice how that's there and it's protecting that low. I'd wait to see if it pulls up to there or not, unless it breaks that low. So I broke that low, waiting for a pullback up to this area. There it is. I'll get it for a sell right up here, stop there, and we'll see what happens here. Okay. I probably would have maybe got out there or at least break even. Was that a 1-to-1? Because if it was, I'm going to play that rule from now on. If that was a 1-to-1, then I got out. So there, pulled back to here. So that one doesn't count. From this point forward, I'm going to do exactly what I do, which is if it hits 1-to-1, I set the break even. That's it. So this one is break even at 1.04, right? So we're waiting again. We're in this block. So we're here. I'm going to put it above that. I'm going to set my 1-to-1 first. I'm not taking profit there. I'm setting to break even. So you can see what I do. And that broke even. Shot down, hit my break even. So that one doesn't count. That's how I stay profitable, guys. I secure the freaking bag. There we go. I like that one a lot. And one. To be super safe, you can put it above this high right here, which is what I'm going to do. This is a 1-to-1 right here. So if it hits there, I'm going to put my stop to break even. All right, we have stop at break even. The rest is profit. Okay, if I get it. Oh, smashed. And I would have had it right at this 50% line. So 2.56 again. Oh boy, we're at 14.1. Right? Yeah, 2.56 is 14. Yeah. 14.1, right? No, 15.1. 15.1, which is what, Fred?
15,100.
Yeah. So I'm on this challenge. If I would have done everything perfectly and took every trade of the day, according to our supply and demand indicator, which I'll show you right in front of your face, we would only need $900 more. All right. So see, now again, this is starting to wick these lows. I will consider taking a sell if it goes back up. I like that. I'll take a sell off this. Goes up and wicks that area. There you go. I called it. Don't say I didn't, sucker. And if we do it a 1-to-1, we're secure, which we are already. So anything after this is profit. I'm going to take it to at least this. So we're at break even. All right. Got to be fair. All right. I'm going to get in again right here. Just going to get at that. Anything past. Basically, that is a break. We're already at break even. So let's just see if we can profit some. Oh, nope. We're at break even. And we're in a beautiful block right here. I'm gonna put it there. Now, whenever there's like two blocks together like this, I'll just put it above the other one like that. And just something I do for extra security. All right, so we hit break even and shot down. Actually, I don't know what happened. To be fair. Let's go on I don't know if I can go on longer time frames, so I'm not going to. You try to. I want to say it's break even, but I don't know what hit first. So let's just push play. I don't know. Let's just call that one a dud. I don't know if it went up first, or, you know what I mean? So I think it hit 1-to-1, but it is what it is. So we'll just say break even on that. Waiting on a pullback again. this is the old pullback. So I'm just going to get into this. I put my stop above here. I'm going to put my 1-to-1 here, and we're going to push play. What time of the day is it? 2:42. It's too slow for me. Lagging. What time is it? 4:52. And that was the end of the day. All right, so we did it. Okay, so that's one way you could trade it. I have multiple other ways to trade it in the back office. If you're new, you just got to start practicing this, right? And you have to get out of stop. You have to put your stop in place. I put an emergency take profit in place, but a lot of the times I just take it. Like if I see it going sideways like this, I just take profit, right? I mean, ultimately, I would have just been like, it's 0.5, right? It is what it is. So, let's see if we had any student results today. Let me just do that. So if we go to Bob's proof,
There's nothing yet because they haven't been put in there yet.
oh, he does.
I've been
that
on with
too.
you. I do that too. So.
Failed. You're freaking fired, man. Fired. No, but so that's me. Looking all beautiful. My maroon shirt. You can click that. Need one on my membership. Just fill it out if you want it. We have spots open this week. And basically, when was the last time you updated this? You could see different results from different students daily. This one was on 18th. That's what we need yesterday and today. Fred. I'm just kidding.
Right.
So, but you can see the dates on here. If they're not blurry, we should try to figure out why they're blurry. But you could just scroll down, right? Previous day, these people are killing it. 1,400, 3,300, 3,800. People passing challenges. I got videos in the back office of me beating challenges in 13 minutes. Crazy. I mean, this just goes on and 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 on since we started it. So if you guys are interested, hit that up. And if you haven't gotten the pip stacking secrets yet, which is my supply and demand indicator for training, go to pipstacking.com, go to bobsproof.com if you want to work with me and check out a different proof. And that's it. Do you have anything else to say, Fred?
No.
All
no,
right.
I'll say one thing, that watching you do the challenge today, it's crazy because he does follow. He takes those smaller ones, and like you were showing up, when you were doing the, take profit down real long. You weren't really doing that today, but you were snagging up a lot of $400 and $500 ones left and right. So
yeah, the way how the market works, I mean, especially lately, it's just different. I used to just let them hold and sit there for 1-to-10s, 1-to-20s, and I do hold still, especially if if I want my stress, if I'm at break even and I don't want to be there, I just let it go. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, that's great. But like for the most part, I could be done between 9:30, and most of my students, they're done between 9:30 a.m. from New York Open to 10 a.m., maybe 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and we're done for the day, right? And we can do that because we're scalping, right? And you can safely scalp because people see like the lot sizes I use. I've been doing this for years, okay? People see the lot size and be like, oh, but the lot sizes are massive. They're so big for Nasdaq and US 30. You can't do that. Okay. And usually the people saying that, they're the people going for like 2-3% a month of like a 10,000 account, and it's like a little side gig to like maybe get their wife some extra milk that month for their kids. Me, I like to make money, right? So if you know how to do proper risk management, it's the same exact thing as doing like a 1-to-3 intraday or swing trade as it is a 1-to-3 with a 5-pip stop. Same thing. So with these market conditions, war, inflation, Biden. I keep pushing that. I don't care. If you don't like me for that, bye, Felicia. Like I could care less at this point in my life. Like,
We're all entitled to our own opinion. You know what I'm
but
saying?
with that said, if you love Jesus, that's my other thing. You could like Biden, which I don't know how you could and like Jesus at the same time, not trying to insult you. Just saying, it kind of just don't mix. It's like oil and water, right? It doesn't mix. And that's not me judging you. That was, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that. But what I'm saying is, I have a lot of people like Biden, and we just focus on Jesus together. You know, and it is what it is. So, and if you don't like Jesus, I don't know what to tell you there either, because that's my thing. That's his. My whole team's Christian. We're not like a Christian in your face like trading company, but like we're all Christian, and we just try to have fun and while we're on this earth and just enjoy life and be free as possible and have a lot of good time together. You know? So, all right, that's it. You have anything else?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thanks so much for watching. Go in the description for all the links that we're talking about, maybe even some more. And hopefully we can work together. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe as well. Peace. God bless. Check it out.